Hello, beloved Purple Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and I'm just so happy to just be with you in this moment. Today has been quite a day, and we get to come together in prayer. So today, I thought that it would be good to share a reading from this book, How to Change Your Life, an inspirational, life-changing classic by Ernest Holmes. And I just opened the book randomly and I came across this reading, and it is entitled, Believe Your Good is Available. And this is what Ernest Holmes has to say. He says it would be well worth your while to devote some time in your regular routine to get yourself in a mental state of real belief in regard to your spiritual bank account of yours. Just as soon as you truly believe and feel with your whole being that your good is available, when you accept it and know it is yours, then it is yours. When you believe something good is yours, the universe has no choice but to respond to that belief. This involves a process of identification by which you not only believe in your financial affairs, but you also act as though it is now yours. When you have a good bank account, you certainly are not going to act impoverished. Your every attitude will indicate that you are financially successful, for you have identified yourself with prosperity. Your every attitude will indicate that you're financially successful, for you have identified yourself with prosperity. Anyone who sees you will immediately get this impression. Surely, when you can begin acting that very way, now, as you realize that you have access to the universal storehouse, which is limitless. And so with that in mind right now, I'm going to invite you to just join me. We're just going to release a lot of the outer stuff that's going on right now. I'm going to invite you to move into heart-focused breathing, just slowing your breathing down. Just breathing in on the count of 5 and exhaling on the count of 5. And as you're breathing right now, I'm just inviting you to just move into a space of gratitude. Grateful for just simply being present right here and right now in this moment. I'm inviting you to just turn your attention to the energy and the dynamic of love. Love expanding within you, through you, and all around you. And this evening, I'm in a space of gratitude. I'm grateful for a day filled with wisdom, a day filled with light, a day filled with love, and moments of sharing with people of like mind. I'm grateful this evening. I'm grateful for my beloved husband, his presence, his light, and the joy that he brings to my life, and as we engage with each other. I am grateful for my beloved spirit, my little four-legged companion. I'm grateful for her consciousness of unconditional love. And so whatever you're grateful for right now, just join me and begin to regenerate that feeling of gratitude. Gratitude is the highest vibration. It supports us. It sustains us energetically, emotionally, mentally, and it can transform our physical circumstances. We're working with universal law. And so in this moment, right here and right now, I'm just acknowledging the divine as the one and only source, the one and only power, the one and only spirit. That divine dynamic that always has been and always will be. The wonderful presence and that wonderful light of love. And in this very moment of light and love and peace and harmony, I know that there is a vibration, there is a tone, and there is a wisdom. And in that vibration and in that tone, I know that it is the dynamic that fulfills itself, bringing about harmony, bringing about balance, bringing about that energy and the vibration of infinite good and infinite wisdom, bringing about that divine essence of truth. It is the divine awakening of that which always has been and always will be. And so in this moment, right here, right now, what I know is that good that I speak of right now is fully present within me, through me, and as me. I know that it is the same good that is alive within every single person hearing this prayer, viewing this prayer. And I know that it is the energy, it is the vibration that has gone before and prepared the way. And I'm claiming that divine light of love and joy, God in action, God expanding itself, God as the peace that passeth all understanding. And what I know about that God energy is it is perfect radiance within and through and moving through each individual, knowing that their body temple is God's temple, that divine essence fulfills itself within every single cell. It is the dynamic that fulfills itself as perfect balance and harmony mentally and emotionally, that it is that divine blessing that continues to express itself right here and right now. And so what I'm knowing is that if this is the energy of God, then I know that there can be nothing to oppose it. And I'm hearing these words, if God be for me, then what or who can be against me? No thing. And so in this moment, I'm acknowledging and affirming the presence of that loving presence, fulfilling itself as infinite good. I acknowledge it as the prospering power, that divine dynamic. Whatever the need is already filled in the mind and the heart of God. I know that this dynamic is that energy that prospers itself. It fulfills itself as divine ideas. It is that divine essence of spirit that continues to fuel itself. For I know that there is a spiritual bank account that has my name on it and every single person that is listening to this prayer. And I know that in that bank account, there is unlimited good, unlimited prosperity. And that which we are seeking is seeking us. And I know that that divine blessing clarifies itself, that divine blessing fulfills itself, that divine blessing is the dynamic that uplifts itself and expands itself. And as I speak my word and know that that prospering presence is alive and thriving and pressed down, running over in our lives and through our lives, I know that this same blessing expands itself in our relationship with ourselves and our relationship with anyone that we come into contact with. For I know that that relationship is simply the mirror of spirit, reflecting itself, revealing itself, uplifting itself, and embracing itself. So what I know is the spirit of wholeness is here. It continues to express itself as the unlimited nature and the blessing of love in action. God fulfilling itself and overflowing. And as I'm speaking this word right now about our personal lives, I know that that same energy fulfills itself in the macrocosm of the universe, the universal. And what I'm knowing is right here, right now, that the energy and the vibration of all of humanity is uplifted and blessed. I'm knowing that that wonderful presence has moved into the places that we in our human experience are unable to go. And I speak my word this evening, acknowledging it right there with our frontline workers, with our doctors and our nurses and all of the caregivers that are supporting people as they're moving through anything right now. I know that the spirit of wholeness is the vibration. And I'm knowing that that same energy is the clarity, it is the wisdom, it is that divine source of peace and harmony. It is the healing presence. And what I'm knowing is that all of our doctors, all of our scientists, all of our researchers that are focused on COVID-19, that the presence of spirit is there. And in that vibration, there is the revelation of wholeness, the revelation of truth, of clarity. And I know that right where they are, all that is necessary to support the healing process is all at hand. I know that the brightest of lights respond and fulfill itself with clarity, with ease, and that there is the spirit of cooperation. And what I'm knowing is right here, right now, the response is the response of God. And I know that that God energy is the divine blessing right here, right now, expanding itself in this work, expanding itself for humanity, blessing humanity, and supporting humanity. And as I speak the word and know the truth about that truth, I know that that same truth is alive and thriving within all of our relationships, within our leadership. It is that divine energy in the presence of God's highest vibration moving into every single place we in our human experience are unable to go. And I know that that divine dynamic continues to expand and enrich itself and bless itself in a sacred way. I'm so grateful this evening. I'm grateful to be aware of the presence of good. And I know that wherever I witness or see good, I know that that good is alive right where I am. And I know that that good continues to rejoice itself. It continues to express itself. And it continues to reveal itself in the bark of a dog, or even in the loving presence of our beloveds. So I'm giving thanks this evening for that wonderful blessing. I am releasing these words right now into the action of universal law, knowing it as perfect and knowing it as good. And it is in this space, right here and right now, that we affirm and we simply say, and so it is. Amen. I want you to just breathe for a moment. Open your eyes and look into my eyes. I want to thank you for being a part of this prayer. If you like this prayer, if it brought you peace and comfort, I'm inviting you to share this prayer with someone else who can benefit from it. And in the meantime, I'm inviting you also to join us tomorrow. If you are on Facebook, to go to the Spiritual Enlightenment and Truth page. We're going to have a birthday party on Zoom and Facebook. And we're going to be celebrating with Mr. Practitioner Emeritus Larry Hobby, his 76th birthday. There's going to be some music. There's going to be some special reading and a special announcement. So join us. In the meantime, I wish you well and know that your life is blessed. Namaste.